yes, he squeezes by Genet for 5th position. Wow, race 1 sort of deteriorated into a little bit of a procession. Race 2 making up for it in spades.
Completely. All of a sudden now, Andy Priaulx has picked up at speed, but it wasn't there behind Rangoni while Rangoni was chasing. And he got through.
Ivan Muller.
Space for Muller.
But it goes right here, so Priaulx lives again, and Thompson's right with them as well.
And Muller's back down the inside. They're going to touch. Oh, that was tight.
Well, Priaulx held up behind
Thompson's now got the
Rangoni.
opportunity to try and come up. Wrong side for Thompson to go round the outside of this corner.
But the Alfa now is starting to look like the old Alfa Romeo squad, the red wedge, where they were just rocket sledges. It's so slippery, and now it handles the curbs well too. Tomo has really got a race car for the first time all
down
season.
The inside. Can he make it? No, he's had to back off and fall in behind Ivan Muller. Ivan Muller chasing hard as he can onto the back of Andy Priaulx, and Andy's still trying to hang on to the back of Luca
Rangoni, and failing.
And he's not fighting with the guys behind. He can catch Rangoni, but once he starts watching his mirrors and fighting with the guys behind, he drops away again. We've seen it's just seesaw backwards and forwards.
Now remember the last corner here in years gone by, how easily Alfa Romeos have passed people down through the last corner, left, right and centre.
Yep.
But particularly they're good down the inside under braking, and here we go. Thompson knows it, he's seen it, he's experienced it, and he uses it on Ivan Muller, goes right by him. Thompson can't win both races, can he? He's got no weight ballast, he's got a really fast car in a straight line. Muller's got problems from Genet. They're gone behind him, I think, unless something drastic happens. Genet's looking to the inside again. We ride with him. No, he hasn't got enough room, certainly not when it's his teammate involved. But there, from Genet's viewpoint, Thompson down the inside.
And both of them are right on limb. You can see them there with the left-hand rear wheel locked up with all that weight off that wheel and braking hard into the corner. But there's Priaulx. He's back behind Rangoni again. Pace car, see, he got Menu, Larini, Huff.
Yeah, Huff's got two old blokes in front of him again, and he's determined to get through. Do you know what? It'd be vindication if Huff could get onto the podium somehow here after 5 races watching from the sidelines in Valencia in his 3-year career here. To actually complete a race would be a start. That would get the bogey win. Olivier Tielemans. Now that is absolutely indication of how far Alfa have come. Tielemans qualified 19th, 1.1 seconds behind James Thompson, but he's currently running in 11th place and charging up the order. And again, Priaulx all over Rangoni. But where's Muller? I thought he'd be gone by now. He's 1 second ahead. And only 1 second ahead after 4 laps of really intense racing. He can't get away even from this battle.
Priaulx really needs to get past Rangoni, because if he doesn't, he's going to have Thompson all over his boot lid. And when that happened before, when you've seen the Seat all over the boot lid, Andy really dropped away a little bit from Rangoni. So he needs to really...
There he goes.
Now he goes. Down the inside is what he wants. He's on the inside. Is there enough space for him to go?
But has Rangoni given him room in the one place where there was enough room for the move to be done without Rangoni giving up too much space? I think maybe that was just easier than it would have been, say, if it was Thompson.
Maybe. He certainly would have wanted to close that out. He wouldn't have gone out that little bit like he did. If you've got no one there behind you, then that's the correct line to do. Where Rangoni was would have been the correct, perfect line. But, you know, he's got there. Yeah, thank you very much.
I think that was the way that Priaulx read it.
That was, well done. Because what they're going to have to fight against is all these cars behind. BMW want to win this championship as a manufacturer, as well as have one of their drivers win as a driver champion, and to have their 2 works cars in front of their highest qualifying privateer is really what they want. And I have to say Rangoni, I think, was very, very kind to Andy there. 2
of the 3 Chevys in the points at the moment. We ride with Rob Huff in 9th, but look at that, BMWs and Alfa, Seats, Chevrolets all close together. All the different manufacturers in the points, and Olivier Tielemans having a good run here. This is Michel Jourdain. He's trying to get past, and he's done it as well. And that's Sergio Hernandez, second in the Independence Trophy. That's Rangoni's teammate. And he's on the inside, and Jourdain can't defend that. There's absolutely no way to hold them off. But look, he's having a go at Tielemans, and here are the 2 other teammates. Thompson having a go to get by Rangoni, and it will not be easy to get by Rangoni. Independent or not, I don't care. As you said, he's a BMW driver. He can score points for BMW against Seat and against Alfa and against Chevrolet.
And this team have really...
And Rob Huff!
He's trying desperately.
Oh, he was alongside.
Now he's on the outside, but he's on the wrong side to go. He can't...
like
right
he
down the
cares.
inside. Yeah, mine.
He's on the racing line as well. It'll be better for him out there almost.
Not unless he can switch back.
And he can.
Try and get on the inside when he comes out of this corner.
Here he comes.
He hasn't got the run out.
Thompson's having a run at Rangoni right in front for third place. Here he is. Thompson dives out, pulls alongside Rangoni, and he's so got the pace, James Thompson. Wow, what a difference a fortnight makes.
Winner in the first race, from 8th on the grid, now up into 3rd. And I can't see the guys behind managing it. Oh, and through goes Ivan Muller. He's taken that opportunity to go past Rangoni as well. And Rangoni, remember, he's a long way ahead of anybody else in his category.
And that's his own teammate Hernandez, who's in 10th.
10th place.
Yeah, so
a long way back.
Like Coronel, remember, you know, 3 or 4 laps in, okay, the damage is done, they're starting to come by, they're queuing up. Right, I will not make life tough for them, BMW or otherwise. His focus is to do what Coronel did last year, win the Independence Trophy. Here's the race lead being disputed.
Andy is quicker. Andy is now caught.
Yeah. Oh, and Muller made a mistake on the gravel.
Right on the limit, and he's had to defend heavily into that left-hander when he made that mistake out of there, and Andy's had to lift off. And I'll tell you what, the Alfa, he's gone wide. Tomo
could win this yet. He could win this yet, but again, Prio just being a fraction more cautious than if it was another manufacturer. Muller is hanging on by the skin of his teeth. I wonder if his tyres for the race were older.
It's gone wide.
And here comes Thompson. Thompson could get in between the two of them, and Ivan Muller will go where Thompson goes. The door will be open. Now Prio's got to control it through this left and into the long right-hander, but Thompson's all over his boot lid. David, this is sensational racing, and here comes Thompson with the inside.
Will have to stay on the inside. He's got to stay down the inside. He knows what the Alfa can do down there. He's got to stay on the inside. Now he's got to concentrate, getting back onto the back of that BMW in front, and not worry too much about the Alfa behind. The Alfa's on the straight. You've said how often down the straight, how slippery it is. It gets into it, pulls out, and there he is down the inside. There he goes.
And there he comes. Goodness me, it's like rolling back the years. It's 4 years ago, the speed of the Alfa Romeo. That's fantastic stuff. Don't forget, though, Prio with 45 kilos of success ballast, as has Jürg Muller, who made another mistake there. Prio gets a good run on the exit, but that's defence against Ivan Muller, and I don't think it's working. Muller's on the outside. Prio stays behind Thompson. But are we going to get the Seats on the podium as well? And in fact, how much speed have... Well, do you know what? The Chevrolets are running just as fast as our race leader as well. 47.1s, 46.7 for Thompson on the last lap, 46.6 for Ivan Muller in his tow. So Thompson and Muller...
for Menu and the Chevrolet.
Yeah, Thompson, Muller and Menu, they are the fastest 3 guys in the points at the moment. And the BMW... Now, there you see, I opened my big mouth, didn't I? Oh, Rangoni!
He's decided to have that place back from Muller. He's not giving up easy, is he?
That's the inside line at Schwantz at Donington, straight across the grass, yes, because he got in too hot. Got in just too deep under braking. Genet's right behind him now and looking for a way through, but you're right. Rangoni's got his sleeves rolled up. He's that kind of pugilist in the car. He will fight for every inch, but look how close now Menu is getting, because Lorini's on the back of the queue now. Huff's got by Lorini. Yeah, no, we didn't see that. No, I know. All too busy watching this. Here we are, replay at the beginning of the lap, and Thompson pulls out and goes by.
He had no answer, did Andy? He couldn't do anything unless he was going to drive him off the circuit, and that wasn't one of the things that Andy would normally do.
Absolutely not.
I reckon fairly soon that Alfa Romeo is going to be in first place.
It was 0.6 Muller to Prio on the last lap, and it's not even that as Thompson comes past Jürg Muller to take the lead. He's going to do it. He's done it. Beats him to the braking area, and the crowd are cheering. Whoa, and a huge lurid moment, but he kept the foot buried and he kept the front end pointing where he wanted it to go, and into turn 2. Prio's now all over Jürg Muller again. Thompson breathes for a fraction of a second.
Oh, Genet's got on the pass.
Menu and Rangoni and Genet and Ivan Muller, and oh, it's all going on. You watch that. I'll look out the window. It's still Thompson.
Now it's Andy Prio's opportunity to try and take second place away from Jürg Muller, but these 3 are now a little bit away ahead of the Seats. But you got 2 Seats. Look at the screen. I think there's 2 Seats in there behind. I'm not sure.
Ahead of Rangoni, yes, and Rangoni